What is up, my friends and fellow collectors out there? Today in the house, I have my very first Tweeterhead statue. Can't wait to get this one out of the box. This is the Masters of the Universe Hordak Maquette. It's time for Nerdgasm. Welcome back, everybody, to another statue unboxing and my first ever Tweeterhead statue. So I'm really hyped to get this one out of the box and see what's inside, see how it looks and all that. But before we get to that, I just want to reiterate to you guys that Seth and I are men on a mission. We are trying to get to 30,000 subscribers. We are almost there. I think we're about less than 1,200 away from that milestone, but even more so, we're trying to get to 50,000 subscribers before the end of this year, and we need your guys' help to do that. And all you guys have to do is like, subscribe, comment in the videos, share the videos out, you know, get us out there, let us get past those YouTube algorithms that we're trying to get past. That's what we're trying to do. And what we're gonna do is we're doing giveaways every 5,000 subscribers. Right now, when we get to 30,000, we're gonna be giving away a 1/4 scale Hot Toys Boba Fett figure out of my personal collection, as well as a gift card to Comic Concepts, and we're trying to secure another figure or statue or something to go along with the giveaway. So 30,000 is a big mark. Next one will be 35,000, then 40,000, and you know, moving on. But all you guys gotta do is just watch the videos as they come out and help us out with that. So please like, subscribe, share, comment, do all that good stuff. Turn on notifications so you can stay up to date on all of the content. All right, and now that that's all out of the way, let's get to what we're here for, the statue. So this is the Hordak Maquette. This is part of the Masters of the Universe line that Sideshow started with their 1/5 scale statues. So they have He-Man, Skeletor, and Evelyn, I think is what Sideshow put on. I think they even did the She-Ra, but the She-Ra may have been in combination with Tweeterhead. I do know that Tweeterhead helped out or had much to do with the production of Orko. And then now Tweeterhead has the license, and this is the first one under their license, which is Hordak. They recently announced Teela, which that looks pretty badass. If you haven't seen that, you should check out the pictures on that. In fact, I'll leave a picture up here so you guys can see that. But anyway, here is the box art. I'm really digging the box art. I love the coloring on it. You know, you got Hordak right there. It says Hordak Maquette Tweeterhead. This is the exclusive that can only be had at Tweeterhead, so that's cool. All right, the side looks like that. The back shows the figure right here also, and then Tweeterhead again, and then the side of the box again, pretty much the same. So that's all there is to the box. Let's get the foam out of it, check out the statue, how it looks in there, and then we'll get to the assembly. All right, there he is in the foam out of the box. Hordak, looking dope. So you got the body over there, looks like, could be the cape, I think, or something. Got something else there, I don't know what that is. Couple of heads, got the hand there, his staff, and then of course the base. The color is looking really vibrant. I'm loving the color of this. This looks really good. All right, well, let's get it out of the box and assembled, and then we'll take a look at the statue. All right, now it's time for the best part, which is the assembly. So let's get to it. Let's see, we're gonna start off with the base, because otherwise where are we gonna put it? The base it's got a good amount of heft to it. Really liking it. It's got similar styling to like the other Masters of the Universe line. Wow, they only made 360 of the exclusive. Damn, that is a low edition number. Number 145. Wow, I didn't even realize they made so little of them. That's crazy. Wow, this thing looks so good. Really like the shading in it and everything. They did a nice job on the paint. Yeah, man, and they got the bat logo thing with the skull, which looks very similar to, you know, his symbol in the cartoon and all that. So let's get that in here. Fits like a glove. All right, this is the cape. Kind of figured it was the cape. I like that they put it in wrapped around this piece of cardboard. You know, it kind of takes up less space than having the cape flat all over the place. All right, so got a cape here. It's got kind of like a pleather kind of feel to it. Looks like there's a wire. Yeah, there's a wire inside of it so that it can help with posing. We got a hand. So that hand goes here. It's like that. So you got a couple of pauldrons. Does it matter which way it goes? Yeah, it does. Okay, so this one here looks like it goes over here. Like that. Probably got to put the cape on before you put the pauldrons, but I'll put the pauldrons on for now. All right, and you got to swap out hand with the staff. Got to have the staff. Got to have the staff. Hand's cool, but yeah. All right, and then here we got the regular head. Portrait. All right, that's how it comes with the regular version. Wow, that looks dope. That looks really, really cool. Where does it go? All right, let's put this over here for now. You have the hand with the blast like that, so you can have them looking this way. You can have the hand like normal if you want to. The blast hand looks pretty dope. But, you know what, let me get my towel out. That magnet's strong. Strong magnet. All right, and this can go like that. All right, then you have the exclusive head with the more classic portrait. So this one here looks more like he did in the 80s. All right, this is kind of like his newer version, like the 2000 version. Let's see where this goes and then how to get the cape on. And looks like the cape just goes right around where the pauldrons went. So that's gonna be an easy install. Is it reversible? It'd be cool if it's reversible. All right, and then I'll get to the review. So just give me a few minutes. All right, there he is, all put together. The Hordak Maquette by Tweeterhead. This thing is nice, man. This is a really awesome looking piece. As you can see, there's a little bit of posability in the cape. So there's a wire that runs around here and around the opposite side. There's no wires along this side here. And it looks like the straps to the cape attach at the pauldrons. I gotta say, because of the material, it makes the pauldrons, at least the way I have it set up, doesn't feel like they stick in that well. So that has me a little bit worried. If there is another way to put them on, you know, I didn't see it. I didn't see like there was any hooks or anything to grab to. So I think they do go around the pauldrons, but it does make for a nice, cool looking flow on the back of the cape. So, but the other thing during the assembly was I couldn't figure out where this piece went, which is this big logo of his that he has. This goes right here on the side of the base, which looks cool. I like the way that looks if you're gonna pose it like that. But generally, you're gonna be posing it probably this way, aiming forward, and you won't get to see that too much. But really nice design for the whole look of it. So, with that being said, let me bring you guys in so you can see the way this thing looks. So, time for an extreme close-up! All right, so there he is, a little bit closer. Don't worry, I'll get you guys dialed in on all the details that I like about it here in just a few as I talk about it. Hordak is the big bad, you know, like the upper guy to maybe Skeletor. So like you got Skeletor at one level, then Hordak's probably the level above him. The first time I was introduced to him was during the She-Ra TV show, I think, if I remember correctly. It's been a very long time since I've seen He-Man, so don't hold me to that. But yeah, he looked pretty awesome back then. They brought him back for the 2002 or 2003, again, don't hold me to it, Masters of the Universe remake. And I think he looked even cooler there, and that's kind of like the portrait that he has here. But in the 80s, he looked like that with this type of portrait, all right? Otherwise, the body and everything is, you know, a little bit more enhanced and, you know, more, you know, stylized. So something that looks more modern, I guess is probably the words I'm trying to go for. But really nice design to the statue. I love the look of it, and the displayability of it is going to be great too, because it doesn't really take up a whole lot of space. So you can have a lot of these Masters of the Universe figures, if you're collecting these, lined up, and it would look really good. That's why I like the 1/5 scale lines. So anyway, working from the base up, you have this Masters of the Universe styling to the base. A lot of the characters look like this. So you have the one leg up, and then you have kind of like a castle stylized looking formation, or like rocks that form up. It's kind of like what their thing is with the Masters of the Universe. You have this rock formation down here at the bottom that kind of reminds me of the rocks that surround Castle Grayskull. And then you have the logo of Hordak here on the side, and this kind of like mechanized machine looking base. And that's because Hordak is a sorcerer, but he also uses science, so I think that kind of fits with this character. You have Hordak himself, who is looking very impressive, doesn't get eclipsed by the base, so I think that's great. And you have some really nice details, like they did some great job in the texturing around it and some of the black areas, and then, you know, in the red areas, but then you have these very smooth areas of the suit that give it some nice contrast, which I think is really cool. I love the posability of the cape. You have kind of like a pleather feel to the cape, and then there's like an inner liner, so it gives it that whole feel of quality. So I think that looks good. You have a single wire that runs through on the side here, and another single wire that runs through on the side there. Like I said earlier, when it connects to the pauldrons, it makes the pauldrons feel a little bit loose to me, which gives me a little bit of concern, you know, because you don't want to tug on it too much, because I don't want to break the pauldron or have it like tip off and fall off. Everything else though has some pretty strong magnets, so that's good. You do not have to display it with the cape. You can take the cape off, and you can have them without the cape, but I do like the cape a lot, so I'm gonna leave it on. I think it looks really good. But for, you know, for the sake of this review, let's take it off so that you guys can see the rest of it. So there, pauldrons fit a lot better. As you can see on the back, they did a nice job on the anatomy. He looks very muscular. You know, I like the way these parts of the suit look. So you have these like metallic areas right there, and then, you know, his sash here has that leather texturing. Everything is sculpted. The only part that was mixed media is the cape, but everything else here is sculpted, and it looks awesome. Looks super fantastic. All right. Love the way the staff looks. This looks really, really good. Nice detail here. You got some like metallic finish here to this, and then you have this red looking skull and bat thing that he has going on. And there's a real nice pommel on the back of the staff, which looks great. I don't know why you would want to display it without the staff, but if you did, they have a swap out hand right here if you wanted to display him without this staff. But I love the way the staff looks, in my opinion. So awesome job. Getting back to the pauldrons, I really love the way they designed these pauldrons with the skulls on them. That looks really cool. I love the skull in the back of this neck area piece thing that he has. I don't know what to call that, but I love the way that looks. That looks really cool. And then you have the hand pointing out. That's the way that I want to display him. But if you don't want to display him that way, you can use this this like blaster hand that he has, and you can swap this out here like that. I would definitely recommend taking off the pauldrons anytime you want to swap out the hands, because these back parts to the hands here, these pieces here of the arm bracer, they get kind of in the way of the, they kind of overlap on the pauldron. So you kind of want to make sure you don't scratch anything. And like, I'm having a hard time getting it back in now. There you go. And you can slide that back in like that. Okay? And you can have him looking like he's about to shoot a blast off like that, you know, going all Iron Man there. But I prefer this, the hand pointing. I think looks like he's more in command. So I think that's kind of cool. All right, so then you have his modernized portrait. Like I said, this is the portrait from the 2000 years of when they redid Master of the Universe, like when he fought against King Grayskull. But if you want to have the more 80s look, the exclusive version comes with this, which gives it that look that you're looking for. So there he is. So I like this design as well. It's got a metallic finish to it, kind of white and gray, and then you got this blue mohawk going on there, and it gives it that 80s style look. And I like that with it, it follows along with a lot of the bad guys that they've come out with already for the Master of the Universe. So Skeletor had a swap out for that. And I think Evelyn, maybe Evelyn didn't, but I know for a fact Skeletor did. And then so you can have that look of the classic style look, which is great. He-Man didn't have a swap out at all. I think all he had was the axe. So yeah, those are the things that I really love about this statue. It is a very awesome statue, and it's a low edition number, so that is good too. Anyway, that's the details and everything that comes along with this piece. I think they did a great job. This thing is super cool. I'm very excited to have this one. You know, I'm running out of words to talk about these pieces. This is just an awesome looking statue. They did a great job on it. You know, super low edition size, which is awesome. I really like having a piece that is not, you know, made, you know, to death, you know, so that's great. I love that it's got a low footprint, you know, so there's not a lot of space consumption here. You can have a lot of different statues to go along with it if you wanted to collect all of the Masters of the Universe, so that's cool. They did a great job on the paint work. The paint looks great and vibrant, nice job on that. Love the sculpt, you know, and all of the swap outs. All of the little swap outs that they have with it, you know, makes that you can mess around and give it your own, you know, character if that's what you want to do. So I'm digging it. They did a great job with this one. But as always, I want to hear what you guys think about it. Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, guys, keep it marvelous.